Hello, everybody. Tim the Hulk Brzakala here, along with a beautiful, wonderful chef of a man, Brooklyn, the something lantern-colored Vail, something drive safe. I don't know. How you doing, Brooklyn?
We're doing good. NWA versus Blockbuster video. Some might even call this the Rewindining, but I'm sure they will elaborate more on those details. I'm super excited for this. We have matching T-shirts. I love as a community that we are evolving to actually represent teams. I'm a proud mom of it.
Absolutely. This should be an interesting match because there's a lot of large personalities here, and I'm excited to see those clash. I didn't know this, Brooklyn, but apparently the original match never aired because Kaleb Koho thought it was too good, so he corrupted the file and deleted it, and nobody has seen it. Very interesting, but Kaleb's not here. I'm here. And so why don't we hear what our players have to say over in promos.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Rewindining.
Hey, Jay.
What's up, buddy?
Haven't we done this before?
Something about this does strike me as very deja vu-ish. I feel like we've been here before.
A little weird. I may have dreamt this, but didn't we have a manager?
I remember somebody coming into the store and saying, I'm going to take you guys to victory, but then I don't see him anymore.
I mean, I have a feeling we might have lost to them before, but if I didn't see it, it didn't happen.
There's no proof of a loss if you don't have any evidence. It never happened.
But look,
so we're here. Let's rewind time.
I thought it was not real, but maybe it was. I don't know. If I get any of the messages today, then I'll let you know. What do you think about NWA, man? Didn't we play this already?
I thought we did, but dude, it could have been another dream.
Maybe it was another dream.
Koho ran away because I yelled at him because he was being a little bitch about not giving me my faction. But before I even get into that and before I start yelling at him about that, I want to welcome everybody to the wonderful world, the phantasmagorium that will be NWA versus Blockbuster Video 2, The Rewindining. This one you will actually get to see. You will get to see two people win a match after you got told the other people won. They didn't win. You can't prove that they won. We already told you this. There's no evidence. There's no fucking proof. The glove don't fit. You must have quit. It's bullshit. They didn't win. They got told that they won, but you can't see it because there's only 5 minutes of video because it got corrupted. Lucky for them. Now we're back. Let's make our point. For the giraffes, baby. For the greater good.
All right, Brooklyn, those are some interesting promos. Nazario and Mike just kind of, hanging out. They might have had some dreams. They're a little sleepy, I think. But you know who they're not sleeping on? NWA. And Jay said some stuff about Koho being a bitch and then giraffes. And I don't know. It was a lot of talking, but they were good. What'd you think about it?
I mean, Koho's a bitch. The sky is blue. Canadians love maple. I mean, these are all the facts of life. Nazario and Mike doing a almost intentionally scripted promo. It was hilarious, and Jay giving us some glorious ASMR noises, which are but let's get into the match.
Yeah, guys, so round one works the way it does in literally every single game you play in this community. There are 10 questions. Every question is worth 1 point. They're all random categories. You get 3 repeats and a challenge rule. Does anybody have any questions about the way round one works?
If I Venmo you $7.50, can I get an extra repeat?
No.
Damn.
All right, Brooklyn.
If we actually beat NWA, will we be validated?
No.
That's going to be a yikes from me, dog. Anyway, Brooklyn, can you give them their first question?
So your first question comes from everybody's favorite franchise, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm dying right now.
What name does Rhodey's new suit go by in Iron Man 3?
Do you like this movie, Brooklyn?
I don't mind this movie. I was frustrated with this new suit.
Okay, fair
Very
enough.
frustrated.
Is it because Norman Osborn wasn't in
3,
control of it?
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Richard.
Iron Patriot.
That is correct. And Jay?
The Iron Patriot.
And Mike?
Didn't have it.
All right, and Nazario.
Iron Man 3 is the best one. Iron Patriot.
All right.
Give me my board, and Koho, give me my faction.
All right, so Mike, the only one missing on that question, but the next
Won't be
question,
the last
guys,
time.
is going to be in Fandom quotes. What DC film features the following exchange? My name is Richard Grayson, but all the kids at the orphanage call me Dick. Well, children can be cruel.
Just out of curiosity, Jay was correct. I was frustrated because they did not give Iron Patriot to its rightful owner, Norman Osborn.
I understand. I feel your pain.
Dark Avengers needs to happen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jay.
The Lego Batman movie.
That is correct. And Mike?
I had Dark Knight Rises.
All right, and Nazario?
The Lego Batman.
And Richard.
Lego Batman movie.
All right. Brooklyn, give them their next question.
Your next question, gentlemen, comes from the world of DC. These are films outside of the DCEU / worlds of DC / whatever they're called today. In 2010, John Malkovich starred in what 2 DC films? Where
Are you a fan
were the other
of-
drugs going fuckface? Is that
Oh
Malkovich?
my god.
Are you doing
wow,
Malkovich right now?
That was rough. That was I don't know how I feel about that.
Is that like so bad it's good or so bad it's just bad?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
One. All right, repeat the question.
In the category of DC films, in 2010, John Malkovich starred in what 2 DC films?
Are you a fan of the District of Columbia?
I've never been, so I cannot say.
I heard they're kind of district about
2,
the people they allow in.
1. Pens down.
Ooh.
Pens down. All right, we will start with Mike.
I just had Rad.
All right, got one of them. Nazario?
I got Red and Jonah Hex.
That is correct. And Richard?
I didn't have it.
All right, and Jay?
I had Red and Cowboys and Aliens.
All right, so Nazario, the only one hitting on that one. Guys, your next question is going to be in the category of Pixar. In Toy Story 3, who does Lotso banish out to the box for the night?
Some
So far?
love this movie, some think it's bad.
I don't know anybody other than Robert the shithead Parker. I love you, Robert. I'm so sorry, but he doesn't like this movie. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we will start with Nazario.
Mr. Potato Head.
That is correct for 1 point. And Jay.
I had Buzz Lightyear.
All right, and Richard.
I also had Buzz Lightyear.
All right,
Yeah,
and
but
Mike.
that's why we're Team
I
Parker.
had Woody.
All right. Once again, Nazario, the only one hitting.
Tied up 4-4 as we go into the next category of Marvel films. These are Marvel films outside of the MCU.
Absolutely.
In Men in Black 3, who plays the young version of Agent O? Did you know that there was actually an older version of Agent O?
Well, yeah.
It was actually played by the Kool-Aid Man, but they couldn't get him to breaking walls and saying Agent Oh yeah.
2, 1, pens down. We'll start with Richard.
I had Leslie something. No.
Not even close. All right, and Jay.
Tilda Swinton.
Also incorrect. Going over to Mike.
I had Josh Brolin.
All right, not even close again. And Nazario.
Nothing.
Oh, interesting. We were looking for Alice Eve.
Oh, let's see if that pays off.
Oh, yeah, I totally
Yes.
didn't know that.
All right. Your next question is going to be in the category of Worlds of DC. Worlds of DC. Who plays the Shazam version of Freddy in Shazam? So the superhero version of Freddy towards the end of the film. Have you seen this movie, Brooklyn?
Nope.
Do you love to yell Shazam like Cain and Koho do? It's pretty fun.
It's very fun.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jay.
I don't like to yell Shazam. I like to yell Shoryuken. Adam Brody.
That is correct. And Mike?
I had Kurt Russell, but I had no idea.
All right. And Nazario?
I had the guy from the OC.
I don't know if that's true, but sure. Richard.
Adam Brody. That is the guy from the OC.
Shout out to Richard Schwartz for that answer, baby.
All right, guys. Brooklyn, give them their next question.
All right, your next question, gentlemen, is a category I loathe. That is a category of Star Wars. Star Wars.
You hate this?
I'll get into it later. According to Boss Nass, what is the fastest way to get to the capital from the gun? I'm going to try that again. According to Boss Nass, what is the fastest way to get to the capital from the Gungan city in The Phantom Menace?
Gungan.
You did good.
They did good? Yeah, this franchise is incredibly overrated. It doesn't need a billion podcasts to talk about literally every hour. And I will die on that hill.
That's interesting. 5, 4, 3,
Give me
2,
a Ken Knapsack Alex
1.
Damon podcast.
Pens down. We will start with Mike.
Lightspeed?
Incorrect, Nazario.
4.
That is correct. And Richard?
I said the sewers.
That is incorrect. And Jay?
Through the planet core.
That is also correct. So NWA keeping their lead 7-5 as we get into the next question, guys. It's going to be in Stars That Trek. Star Trek. What is the real reason that the Enterprise does not initially go after the Borg in Star Trek First Contact? And we can be a little lenient on the answer here.
People always ask me if I've ever had Borg. I've never gotten to cook a Borg. I'm sorry, Porgs. I'm sorry, Star Wars is stuck in my head now.
See, you hate the franchise, but you still know the characters and the creatures of it. Interesting. 5.
Methinks the lady doth protesteth too much.
3, 2, 1. Hands down. We will start with Nazario on this one.
Didn't finish writing, but I'm not even sure I was right. That they affect the First Contact?
That is incorrect. And we'll go over to Richard.
I said it was past the Romulan border.
Incorrect. We will go over to Jay.
The message was delayed.
Also incorrect. And Mike?
They lost their fucking mind?
No, the answer we were looking for was they weren't sent because of Picard's past with the Borg.
All right.
Yes,
All right.
obviously.
Next category, gentlemen, comes from a favorite of one Cain McMillan. That is Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. Who kills the Indominus Rex in Jurassic World?
A bunch of people furiously writing on their boards. A couple people looking puzzled.
Loved playing this theme song in band. It was great.
It's a good time. Good song. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, repeat.
All right, it's going to be a first repeat for Blockbuster.
All right, in the category of Jurassic Park, who kills the Indominus Rex in Jurassic World? Indominus.
I like this movie, and I don't care what anyone says.
Sounds weirder as you say it more.
4, 3,
Indominus.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jay.
The T-Rex? Bitch, T-Rex for life?
That is incorrect. We will go over to Mike.
Mosasaurus.
The Mosasaurus is correct. And Nazario?
The spelling is horrifying, but it's the Mastosaurus.
Yeah, we'll accept that. All right, and Richard?
I said blue.
All right. So
I got a point.
Mike finally getting on the board there and actually tying up the game 7-7 as we get into your next question, which is going to be the final question of the round.
Can I challenge Nazario's spelling of that?
If
he had,
you want
he
to
had
officially
the
challenge.
Massasaurus. I know, and he already erased it, but he had the Massasaurus.
If you want to officially challenge it, you can.
Richard,
And
No, honestly,
because he said it right. I know, no, we're not doing spelling, Clegnon and whatnot, but like phonetically, you gotta. Never mind.
I don't think so. We should.
It's fine.
okay. All right. Getting into your final question of the round, then, guys. It's going to be in Wizarding World. How many Wizarding World films have been directed by Chris Columbus?
Want to let our competitors know that the sandwich today for the Brooklyn Vail Curse is a steak sandwich with a red wine jus and portobello mushrooms.
Oh, don't tease me with those portobello mushrooms.
And some nice Gruyere cheese. Gotta get that nice stretch.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Mike.
2?
That is correct. And Nazario?
2, baby.
All right. And Richard?
Yeah, the first 2.
And Jay?
No, I had 3.
All right.
I misheard.
So, with that, at the end of round number 1, Blockbuster is in the lead with 9, NWA with 8. But as they say, Brooklyn, as everyone says, anything can happen as we get into round number 2. God, I hate it when they say that. But this is the way that round number 2 works, boys. It is a wheel round. And so whoever's in the lead can decide whether they want to spin first or defer. Whatever you spin on, you get 5 questions worth 2 apiece. You can choose to go down to multiple choice, but that'll get you to 1 point. You can choose to spin again if you don't like what you get first, but you have to take what you take second. And you can confer with your teammate in this round. Are there any questions?
Nope.
All right, guys. So that'll be edited out. Don't worry. And
We're in the mirror dimension.
your categories on the wheel tonight are going to be Wizarding World, Star Wars, Disney Animation, Jurassic Park, Fandom Oscars, Pixar, Fast and Furious, scores and soundtracks, and then, of course, spinners and opponent's choice. And as Robert always says, this wheel today is brought to you by USAA Bank. So, yeah, maybe go there. All right, guys. Blockbuster, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or second?
I'll let you decide, Nazario. What do you want to do?
Go first.
Bill.
Boldly go,
All right.
fellas. Boldly go.
All right, you're spinning first, and your spin is in, and it's going to land on opponent's choice.
Motherfucking! I want to break this white.
Can you bring the choices back?
Yes,
up,
your
please?
options, again, are Wizarding World, Star Wars, Disney Animation, Jurassic Park, Fandom Oscars, Pixar, Fast and Furious, scores and soundtracks.
What do you
I want to do
thinking?
scores and soundtracks.
Yeah, okay. We'll do scores and soundtracks.
All right, so Brooklyn, would you be ever so kind to give Blockbuster Video their questions in scores and soundtracks?
How fitting that the music guy gives the scores and soundtracks question.
It's not like that was planned.
Yeah. All right, guys. Your first question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Spider-Man 3?
Danny Elfman did the first one, man. I don't know if they changed him. I think he did the second one too. So
Wanna
probably
just go for it? It's up to you, man.
Danny Elfman, final answer.
That is incorrect. NWA, a chance for
Alright.
a 2-point steal.
Do you have any idea?
Spider-Man 3. I'm thinking it's
5.
either Brian Tyler or Tyler Bates.
Let's do Brian Tyler.
Let's do
Brian Tyler, final answer.
That's down. All right, that is incorrect. The answer that you're looking for is Christopher Young.
Okay, Blockbuster, your second question in Scores and Soundtracks. What actress primarily sings the song Turning Turtle in Mary Poppins Returns?
Have you seen this movie?
No, I have not. I'm not giving any trouble.
Who plays Mary Poppins?
Answer.
Isn't it Emily Blunt? Or am I wrong?
Emily Blunt, final answer.
That is incorrect. NWA, chance for her, 2 points too.
Do you know who played the new, chimney dude?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
You want to try that?
Let's go with it. Lin-Manuel Miranda, final answer.
That is also incorrect. We are looking for Meryl Streep.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, okay.
In that movie.
Yikes.
All right, Brooklyn, can you give him their next question?
Absolutely. Your third question, gentlemen, is Scores and Soundtracks. Who composed the score for Batman and Robin?
Definitely not Danny Elfman.
You want to go multiple choice?
Multiple choice.
All right, gentlemen, your options are A, Danny Elfman, B, James Horner, C, Jerry Goldsmith, or D, Elliot Goldenthal.
It's not none of those. Let's go with Elliot Goldenthal.
Yeah, let's do it.
Final answer.
D is correct for 1 point. All right, gentlemen, your penultimate question. What song did Will Smith record for Men in Black?
For Men in Black? Isn't Men in... Here Come the Men in Black?
Is that the title?
I have no idea.
You want to go multiple choice just in case?
It must be a very stupid thing to do.
Okay, dude, yeah, just go for it. If you want to go for it.
Is it Here Comes the Men in Black?
I don't know the title.
2, 1.
Your options are A, Men in Black, B, Black Suits Coming, C, The Promised Land, or D, Nod Your Head.
No, Nod Your Head is, and Black Suit Coming is the same song, and that's from the second movie. They asked about the first movie, right?
Yeah, they asked about the first one.
Men in Black, then. What the hell? Answer.
All right, that is correct for 1 point.
We should have had 2 points here. That was stupid.
And your final question in Scores and Soundtracks. Who composed the score for both versions of Beauty and the Beast?
God damn it, man. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Jerry Goldsmith, B, Alan Menken, C, James Horner, or D, John Williams.
I think it's 21 or 45.
Are you sure it's not 13?
Repeat the options one more time, please.
Your options are A, Jerry Goldsmith, B, Alan Menken, C, James Horner, or D, John Williams.
Could be. I'm gonna... Dude, you've been kicking ass. Do it.
Alan Menken, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, and at the end of Blockbuster's round, they have gotten their score up to 12. NWA still behind with 8, but we will now get to their spin.
Sorry, I'm pulling out the answers that you guys sent me. Oh, it's a lighter. Just means I'm able to burn the fucking...
All right, guys, NWA, your spin is in, and it lands on Pixar. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
What are you thinking, Richard?
Mm,
You want to spin one more again?
I don't mind it. How are you in Pixar?
I'm not. As...
We can spin again.
Let's spin again. We got the one thing off of there that I was really kind of super.
Yeah, that's
about.
why I said give it to them.
Yeah. All right, so you spin again.
We'll spin.
All right.
Again.
Your second spin is in. You got to keep this, and it's gonna land on Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Guys, your questions in Jurassic Park are as follows. In Jurassic World, what type of animal does Hoskin claim he once had an inseparable bond with?
I mean, do you have any idea, Jay?
We go multiple choice.
Yeah.
All right, let's go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, wolf, B, dog, C, cat, or D, coyote.
I kind of lean towards coyote.
So am I. That's the weird thing. It's either coyote or it's
5.
Let's go
wolf.
coyote.
4.
Coyote.
3.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
A wolf.
Fucking
Yeah.
Wolf is correct for
Good
1
deal.
point.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
tell him, Steve Dave. I love you, Nazario.
All right. Guys, your next question in Jurassic Park. In Fallen Kingdom, what is the name of the organization that Claire founds and works at?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Dinosaur Preservation Group, B, Dinosaur Rescue Group, C, Dinosaur Survival Group, or D, Dinosaur Protection Group.
I kind of want to go with A. That's just a guess from me. It sounds right, especially with the story of how it was.
Can we hear those options one more time?
Yeah, I'll just give you the... Okay, so A, Dinosaur Preservation Group, B, Dinosaur Rescue Group, C, Dinosaur Survival Group, or D, Dinosaur Protection Group.
Honestly, I think it's either rescue or it's survival. At least I think because of what's happening in Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah,
4.
let's go with rescue then.
Dinosaur Rescue Group.
That is incorrect. Chance for 1 point steal, Blockbuster.
You have any idea, man?
I'm pretty sure it's protection. I'm almost positive.
Do it.
D. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right.
All right.
Just stick with Pixar, I
NWA,
think.
Right?
your third question is going to be, in Jurassic Park, who saves I don't know what... In Jurassic Park, who saves Grant, Ellie, and the kids from the raptors at the end of the film?
Grant and Ellie. You want to do multiple choice?
I think it's Ian Malcolm.
Okay, go for it.
Ian Malcolm, final answer.
That is incorrect. Blockbuster, chance for a 2 point steal.
Hey, is it the motherfucking T-Rex?
Yes, it is. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yikes. We need points.
All right,
Last
so
game.
hang on.
Should stick to Pixar.
We should have. You're right. I'll take full
Okay.
responsibility for
All right.
that.
No.
All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, your next question in Jurassic Park. In Jurassic Park 3, Ben Hildebrand has what connection to the Kirbys?
Wait, can you say the name again? I mean, should we use repeat?
No, because he said Ben Hildebrand. It's the guy who goes parasurfing with.
Isn't the sun, right?
No. That's the guy the son goes parasailing with. Let's go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Paul's coworker, B, Amanda's brother, C, Paul's brother, or D, Amanda's boyfriend.
I don't know.
Amanda's brother, final answer.
That is incorrect.
Amanda's
Chance for
boyfriend.
1 point. That is correct for another 1 point steal. Okay, NWA, your final question in Jurassic Park. In the Lost World, what type of profession is Sarah Harding? What is her profession?
Because I want to say, Richard, you got anything?
No.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, a documentarian, B, a paleontologist, C, a biologist, or D, a mathematician.
She's a documentarian. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Paleontologist.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, we got this. Round 3 is our comeback round.
Yep.
All right, so at the end of round number 2, the score is 18 Blockbuster to 8 NWA. Clearly, Brooklyn, Jurassic Park is a strength of Mike's, and he came to play because he picked up those steals. I don't even think Nazario would be upset for me giving the credit to Mike on that one. But this is an interesting match for sure. I've seen bigger comebacks, so this is definitely going to be interesting as we get into round number 3, which works like this. It's the betting round. We've got 5 questions, all from 5 random categories in fandom. You can bet 0 to 2 points on the category. The 2 players, the first player, or you will pick a player to take the first question. We will say the category, and then you will decide how many points you want to bet. Whoever doesn't take the first question has to take the second. You can redecide who takes 3, but then the other person takes 4, and you will be able to confer on question 5. Do we understand the rules as I have read them to you? Mm-hmm. All right, so guys, the first category that you will be able to bet points on is going to be Disney live action.
I'll take it.
What are you thinking, Nazario?
Yeah, I'll take it.
You want me to take it, Jay? Or do you want to?
You know what to do, Nazario.
Huh?
That's fine. Go ahead.
All right.
So I've got Nazario taking it and Richard taking it?
Yep.
This is a make or break for us.
Yep.
All right, so Nazario, how many points do you bet?
None.
All right, and
Nope.
Richard?
2.
All right, guys, your question in Disney live action. Which Pevensey child is the first to discover the land of Narnia in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Richard, furiously writing on his board, Brooklyn.
It's going to be on you, Jay.
Yes. This is a great movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I have fond memories of it.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nazario, for stats purposes, did you have it?
He said Edmund.
That is incorrect. And
Lucy
is correct, bringing NWA up to 10. All right, guys, the next category which you can bet points on, and this is going to be Jay and Mike. The category is Worlds of DC. All right. Mike, how many points you betting?
A big fucking 0.
All right, and Jay?
I gotta go 2, baby. So 2.
All right, Brooklyn, would you like to give them their question in Worlds of DC?
All right. Your question, gentlemen, is as follows. In Batman v Superman, Kaleb Koho plays Anatoly Knyazhov, who is better known by what alias?
Sorry, my computer is acting up, so I might have to switch to my phone.
All right, well, if you do, please just wait until the end of the question. All right, we're going to need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will go to Mike first for stats.
Got nothing.
And Jay.
The KG Beast.
That is correct for 2 points. I don't know how he knew that, Brooklyn, but he got it. So the next question that you can bet points on is scores and soundtracks.
Oh, fucking heck. You take this one, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
Jay, I mean,
I'll. You know what? I studied my ass off when it came to.
do it.
Okay.
All right. So we've got Jay and Mike taking this one?
Yep.
All right. And Mike, what do you bet?
I almost got 0 points in round 1, so that's what I'm going with. 0 points.
All right. And Jay.
2.
All right, guys, your question in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Deadpool? Actually, I'm sorry, let me rephrase. Who was one of the composers on The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and composed the score for Deadpool? Just to clarify. Brooklyn, this is intense.
It's very intense. It'd only be more intense if it was intense. That would be intense.
Very funny. You need an answer in 5.
If you need repeats, use it.
4, 3.
Yeah, let me get a repeat.
2. All right. That is going to be NWA's second repeat. And the question, who was one of the composers on The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and composed the score for Deadpool? I wrote the question incorrectly and had to rephrase it instead of retyping it, but that's okay. I got it out. Hey, I made it happen.
Richard, I'm sorry if I got this wrong, bro.
5, 4,
It's all good.
3, 2, 1. For stats purposes, Mike, do you have anything?
Tyler Bates?
That is incorrect, and Jay.
Oh shit. Oh, did you see that? I caught that. Junkie XL, also known as Tom Holkenborg.
That is correct for 2 points.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
All right, guys. Your next category that you can bet points on, and this is going to be Nazario and Richard. The category is Pixar.
Oh man, really?
This
Go
is
with the gut,
interesting,
dude.
Brooklyn.
Go with
This
the
is
gut.
interesting here because there's a lot on the line here, Brooklyn. There's a lot on the line.
There is
All right.
a lot of the line.
All right, let's get a bet first from Richard
2.
and Nazario.
I'm going with my head and not with my heart. I'm betting 0.
All right. That's what I was wondering if you were going to do or not. All right, guys, your question in Pixar. Besides the Toy Story films, what is the only other film that Tom Hanks provides a voice for? Tom Hanks having only appeared in Toy Story films and something else, Brooklyn. This is insane.
Yeah.
They are going the distance.
Not to be confused with the person that Peter Griffin thought it was, Tim Hanks. Definitely.
Tim Honks.
We're gonna
That
need
is
an
a
answer in
family
5, 4,
Rich, use it
3,
if you need it.
Repeat.
2, 1. All right.
Repeat.
Your question. Yep, I got you. Your question in Pixar. Besides the Toy Story films, what is the only other Pixar film that Tom Hanks provides a voice for?
That is also NWA's final repeat.
That is indeed. This is more tense than the day that I had to play the macaw.
Ooh, what?
This is not as intense as the time I had to play Cody Newberry
5,
in both sets.
3,
I'm sorry, Jay.
2,
It's all good,
1.
buddy.
All right, for stats purposes only, we will go to Nazario.
I really have no clue. Is it a box life?
That is incorrect. And Richard?
I said Finding Dory.
And your winner, Blockbuster Video, Brooklyn. What a match. This was insane.
I almost quoted LL Cool J with the great line of "Don't call it a comeback." But one of the tougher Pixar questions I have ever seen. I think despite the lackluster round 2 that NWA had at Jurassic Park, they gave it their all in round 3, and I think it shows that never say die spirit of the NWA.
Absolutely. The fact that, like you said, they had for all intents and purposes, a horrible round 2, they came back with a vengeance, and it was one that had me on the edge of my seat. It was a great match, but the Blockbuster also played a very good match. So all in all, this was great. We are going to go over and talk to our competitors in post-match interviews, starting with our winners today, Blockbuster Video. The Rewindining has come. How do you feel about it, Blockbuster?
I just want to say, Jay and Richard, you guys, fuck. With all of that, man, you guys are fucking badass. Like, damn. You almost had us, even with us doing what we did for round 3, you almost caught up with us, which is insane. But this, I put it to Nazario. Without Nazario in this match, man, I'm not winning shit in this league. I'm not fucking winning shit. And dude, Nazario kept us through round 1.
Dude, you played all the round 2. That was like all you there. What are you talking about? I just have to say, first, hashtag validated. Second, this guy, I mean, before this match, beating the Wild Stallions was like my personal favorite moment as a team. But I gotta say, guys, this tonight, and it started also fucking crappy with the fucking opponent's choice. I was ready to break this whiteboard, and I don't know what happened. It just did tight turn, and then you came back like a furious anger. It was amazing. Give that man a fucking faction.
Thank you.
I don't have anything else to say.
We're still open. Blockbuster is still open for business. Coupons for Jay and Richard.
Great. Okay. Jesus.
Rent 3, get 1 free. Monday through Thursday, no new releases.
All right. Is there anybody that you guys, as everybody has to ask always, that you want to play next? Now that you are feeling good on a good win, is there anybody you want to go up against next?
Well, we have 2 losses, Mike, or are we still counting that Phantom one that with that team that's not really real anymore and doesn't really?
I don't know if we should count that one. So I say we only have 1 loss, and it's a team that's actually still playing.
Yeah, actually, Cain and Cody, and it wasn't even like a killing. They didn't like leave us in behind. We went to the last question. I even got half of the last question right. So I like to see those guys again. And if they keep going and win the championship, all the best.
Yeah, well,
we'll climb up.
Oh, Ragnarok is actually on hiatus until 2020, as Cain has been banished to Florida somewhere on vacation. But I bet they would love to play you at some point in the near future. But we will definitely be getting you a match very soon. Congratulations on your win, guys. We are now going to move over to the unfortunate losers. Jay, Richard, this was a rough match. This match, I think, really did come down to luck, and the fact that they spun opponent's choice. I thought you buried them, and then it turns out Jurassic Park kind of screwed you guys. How are you feeling about the match overall?
We got buried by the ash of a volcano erupting on Isla Sorna. Nothing but respect to both of our competitors. Rich, I know I take losses a lot worse than you do. You're Mr. Carefree. Personally, even though we lost, I don't count out the NWA. The NWA has proved we were down by 10 and brought it to the last question. If he had gotten it, who knows what would have happened. Cars, that Tom Hanks question was a bitch. I just happened to know my question and Richard's question. We both showed out in round 1. Again, shout out to Richard Schwartz for the Adam Brody, because we were doing a little bit of a study session right before this match happened, and he asked me who played the Shazam version of Freddy. And no, Peter Stormare turns out does not play the Shazam version of Freddy. It was actually Adam Brody. I've done enough rambling and talking. Richard, you fucking showed out. Unfortunately, we got Jurassic Park, buddy. But you put up a hell of a round fucking 1. We had it until we didn't, and we still brought it back. You had that clutch first fucking answer, and that's what kept us alive. You had the Lucy, which kept us alive. You are my fucking best friend in this league, dude, and you fucking brought it today. You brought the energy, you brought everything it is to show that you are one of the only people who is able to beat Jeremy the Atom Adams in
Absolutely.
Geek.
Fuck yeah.
I love you, dog. What do you think about this match?
I mean, I am Mr. Carefree, but I'm still kind of bummed. I mean, we just had a tough round 2. That's what cost us our match. I mean, I didn't think. I mean, what are the odds that we're going to spin Jurassic Park? I kind of want to stay with Pixar, but again, there are other strengths that we are better at, other than Pixar. And so, what were the odds that we get Jurassic Park? And those questions that Jay's actually does know Jurassic Park, so the ones he didn't know, I mean, it sucks. I did better in round 1 than I usually do, so I was glad I was able to keep the 2 point lead in my first question. Congrats to Blockbuster Video. You guys were the better men today. Just sucks to be 1-3, but we're going to come back stronger, and we are not going to retire. That's for damn sure. That is for the greater good. We will come back stronger than ever.
Also,
yeah, absolutely.
Before you jump into that, I have a bone to pick. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. With 2 people.
Is one of them me?
3 people.
Oh, God.
No, you are not one of them.
Oh, thank God.
Tim, you're a chunky boy for life. You got nothing but love from me over here, bruv. One of them is Kaleb, the King, the Dead Kid Koho.
Oh, boy.
First and foremost, I believe you have my affection. Give me my affection. I need my affection. And second, I know you're not gonna ask us, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Kaleb Little Boat Boatman, Thomas Scully, Mischief Managed. Y'all ain't shit. Prove that you deserve to be a team. Play us. We'll see you in the lists. Tim, Brooklyn, I love to both y'all. Chunky boys for life. Blockbuster, y'all are validated now. You brought it up. We'll bring it up again. Rip Anton Yelchin.
All right. Well, I'm glad that the hashtag validated thing has stuck. That doesn't embarrass me in the slightest, but that is okay. I am able to wear my wounds on my sleeve. But guys,
I literally didn't mean anything to you.
That is okay. This was a great match. Everybody played really well, but I think actually the MVP of this match was actually Mike pulling out those Jurassic Park questions. Absolutely fantastic for a guy who had a weak round 1, a great round 2 showing. Everybody though across the board played well. Any closing thoughts, Brooklyn?
This is a match where the characters really got to have fun. You could see that this wasn't just Nazario and Mike. It was Blockbuster Video. It wasn't just Jay and Richard. It was NWA. It's good to see in this environment where we're sort of behind cameras that we really get to see the characters flourish. So it's very, very excited for that.
Absolutely. Well, guys, that has been another episode of Fandom Fights. So for Richard and Jay, for Mike and Nazario, that has been Brooklyn. I have been Tim. Be sure to hit like on this video and hit subscribe to Multiplex. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up on this channel, so stay up to date. Thanks as always for watching, guys, and until next time, have a good one.